things just got real in the AFC East.
Inside, and a beauty! Hall running free! Brees Hall inside the 10! He's gonna score!
What is going on, guys? Welcome back to Talking Jets with Tigo. My name is Tigo, and we're going to have to talk about this. I didn't want to have to talk about this, but Bradley Chubb has been traded away from Denver to the Miami Dolphins. Miami continues to unload first-round draft picks as if they've been to the playoffs or the Super Bowl consistently. And that's absolutely insane to me. The first, obviously, we're going to have to talk about Bradley Chubb. The expectation is that they're going to extend him and give him a new deal. And that makes the pass rush in Miami a lot better and a lot scarier. They have a lot of young pieces on that pass rush that the New York Jets we're going to have to deal with for the next, 5 to 10 years. And that's a problem, obviously. The rest of that defense around Miami isn't super elite, but they're making the right moves to try to make it elite. And that's kind of crazy. And I think that this puts the onus on Joe Douglas, right? Like, hey, Miami went out there and they got better. The Buffalo Bills are who the Buffalo Bills are. And I would be surprised that if within the next hour Kareem Hunt isn't a Buffalo Bill, that would surprise me beyond all belief. But the other two teams are getting better and they're making moves to be a better football team. It's time for the New York Jets to probably get in the mix here. Now, I'm not saying that we need to go make a trade or that we need to do something. I would totally understand if we stay pat and just believe in the guys that we have coming back and off of injury. But I would like to see this team get better. Now, let's talk about Miami and this front office. Whether or not you like the moves, you dislike the moves, or anything like that is totally on you. But I find it interesting that Miami, a team that hasn't had success or recent success at all, is going out and they are spending their first-round picks like constantly. We know that obviously they got 3 first-round picks from the 49ers when the 49ers moved up to get Trey Lance. And we know that this year they were supposed to have 2 first-round picks, and that was supposed to be awesome. They lost their first-round pick because they're an absolute bunch of morons and decided to talk to Tom Brady for some reason. So they lose their first-round pick. But let's talk about those 3 49ers first-round picks. They send a pick away to move up and get Jalen Waddle. That's worked out for them. Jalen Waddle's great. Then they send another first-round pick away to go out and get Tyreek Hill. Again, it's working out for them. They have Tyreek Hill, who's leading the league in yardage, and now they send another first-round pick away to go out and get Bradley Chubb. The biggest problem that I have with all of these moves is not that they're moving to go get better players. You do that, but it's the fact that you trade a first-round pick away to get Tyreek Hill, and then you paid him. Well, now you're going to do the same thing with Bradley Chubb. You trade away a first-round pick, and now you're going to have to pay him. And the contract is rumored to be somewhere in the $20 million a year conversation. That's a lot of money tied up in 2 players, in your wide receiver and in your edge rusher. And that's not including the fact that both of these contracts are going to be in the middle of going on when you have to pay Tua. If you decide that you're going to pay Tua, you're eventually going to have to pay. I just don't see the sustainability here, especially with a team that hasn't won a bunch. Right? And I just saw it from Adam Schefter. The 49ers are trading running back Jeff Wilson to Miami, so they're helping their run game to help replace the fact that I think they sent Chase Edmonds to the Broncos. So it's crazy, man. This trade deadline is going insane. A lot of moves. Teams are not holding up or holding back. It's time to see the Jets do something.